Hey guys, welcome back to another Heartopia speed build. Today we are making houses based off of my brand new pets, Midnight and Toast, and the game, obviously. If you watched yesterday's video, then you would know a bit more about them. They're super duper cute, and honestly, hope you love them as much as I do, because I love them so much. So let's get right into this speed build. I decided to start off making Toast's house, because Toast is a really weird vibe. I think that's pretty honest. So I just wanted to know, what was I gonna do for that house? And I actually ended up making a slice of toast. Like, a slice. Just a singular piece of bread. And honestly, it's not bad. I was thinking about making him just like a normal person house. You know, the type of house that you typically see in like real life. But then it clicked in my head, oh wait, I can make his house a slice of toast, and that was it. The decision was final. He was gonna live in a piece of bread. Now, I'm not actually making these homes for gameplay. I'm purely making them because I love building. I know, what a weird turn of events. I would never expect that from myself. I got right into the interior after painting the walls and the floor, which was pretty simple. I decided to make the walls blue, mainly because when I look at Toast, he just gives the vibes of the color blue for some reason. In my head, I just see him as blue. In my head, that's just how I see him. And the reason I added 2 cat beds and 1 cat tree is because cats, at least from what I know about them, you can give them nice toys or a nice cat bed, and they will straight up just use the piece of trash, the cardboard box. That's why there's 2. I really wanted to just feel the cat personality in that house. Now we're moving on to Midnight's house, which is a very typical house. Not as wacky as a slice of bread, but it's still super nice. I love it very much. And when you hear the name Midnight, you're expecting dark colors and stuff like that. I mean, Midnight has black spots on her. Maybe that counts. But the goal was going to be like a midnight themed house when I realized, oh wait, I can make the house themed off my dog Midnight rather than the word midnight. And that just clicked, and that's the vibe. So it's mainly the color white with an accent color of black because that's how she looks. She's mainly white with the accent color of black for her spots. And I think her ears might be black too. I know what my dog looks like, I swear. Maybe. Possibly. I decided to change out the pillars because the brick pillars were just not it. They were not matching. So I changed them out for those wood ones. They weren't black, but they were better than the brick. Those just matched way better. And I put in these brown windows, they're like wooden, and they looked great until I realized there were black metal windows. They were not the same size, sadly, but hey, they were good enough, and so I put those in as replacements because they looked way better. And that's exterior done on both houses. I decided to go into the interior where I was starting with a staircase, but the house was too small, and this is where my staircase struggles begin. Do you notice a pattern? If you didn't watch the last speedrun video, I also had struggles with stairs in that video. However, I did not have the full-size stairs. If I had them in that video, it probably would have been way better. But I did not have them because I just really wanted to get in the building. I hadn't actually unlocked all that much at the time. So I decided to just go with the little short stairs and manually building my staircase. Except the top floor is too small. There wasn't enough space for my staircase, and it was a whole ordeal. Let me tell you, I had to adjust to the size of the top floor, just roofs and different sizes, and I struggled. The wall I'm deleting right now, I struggled with that wall so much. This house, its second floor, caused me so many problems. And you'll see that eventually I just gave up and made the top bit bigger. And I'm glad I did that. I probably would have lost my mind had I kept going. And I don't want to lose my mind when making a Heartopia build. And so eventually, I just made it bigger, as you see here. And I think in the long run, I think it was better. I think it's better. I think I just said I think a lot. But the reason I think it's better is because I can actually use the second floor now, which is useful because Midnight is a very energetic pup. And she will run at like 100 miles per hour without stopping. And so I think that she needs a bigger house so that she can run around more freely. Also, I know I already said this, these houses are not for gameplay. I'm just purely making them for fun. So yes, I know I'm saying that I'm making it larger because she has lots of energy. It's just because I feel that's what Midnight would like. Not because she's actually going to be running around this house. I mean, she could, if she really wanted to. I have put it on my plot. It does look very nice. Finally, I'm getting into the interior, which is about time. And I'm starting by figuring out the floors. And I'm just going to skip forward a little bit because it's quite boring there, and I had a weird issue. It was an issue. So I'm getting started on the kitchen. Super cute. It's the marshmallow set from the collector, and there's the toaster. If you remember, that toaster is in my bedroom in my current house. And if you know the joke from my last speed build, let me know down in the comments below if you remember that. Because if you do, hey, you're a real crazy fan. And I mean my name crazy, not the word crazy. Anyways, I tried to paint the ceiling white because I thought that would look nice. But I just couldn't find it, so I ended up just going back to the wood because that was just simpler. And then I got to painting the walls. And I decided to make them pink because I get pink vibes from Midnight, and it's not really like the word Midnight does not give those vibes, but my dog Midnight gives those vibes, and that is what matters. And just as a nice final touch, I added some paths outside. It was something I really wanted to do the entire time, but I convinced myself not to do it in the middle of the build. And I gave them cute little parking spots so they could have their own little cars. I tried to put a piano. Did not work. And that's all for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. And if you're interested in me or my channel or future videos, go ahead and subscribe. If you have any ideas for what I should do in my next video, whether it's Heartopia, Minecraft, or a different game, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Stay crazy.